All right, the rain stopped. We got our drinks and we're going to Universal.
Whee!
Yay! Come on along, Spider-Man. We made it.
Hi.
All right, where to now?
Despicable?
Okay. Despicable Me. Let's do it.
Adorable lover of unicorns. Their lives will change forever.
Enjoy that party outside, guys, and enjoy the rest of your stay.
Ah! Okay. All right, we are heading over to Mummy right now, which is right over there. We were gonna try to meet Megatron or Bumblebee or something over by Transformers, but it's always weather permitting, so they're not coming out for a little bit. What'd you get?
A lemon drop.
A lemon drop. So we just did the Mummy. What do you think?
That's the longest I've waited for the Mummy.
Yeah, the express was really, really long for some reason, and then it was posted at a 20-minute wait for standby, which like we waited like 20 minutes for express, and like when we got up there, they were doing like because they have two platforms, I guess, 2 tracks, and they were kind of loading standby and express like 50-50. Which is a weird ratio in my opinion.
I guess it's different because like Men in Black does the same thing, but we have the ability to like put them on both sides, whereas they can only put Express on the one side.
We are coming over here now to do Men in Black and then probably hit up Diagon, right?
Yeah, give me a wand.
Also, I still have my wand here, so I want to probably use that at some point today. That'd be kind of cool. But first we're gonna stop for some pictures over here with Bruce, and then also over there by the old disaster ride that I used to work at. So if you ever come over here to Bruce to take a picture, be careful with his teeth here, because if you want to hold on up here to take the picture, this will stab and hurt you very bad. And I keep remembering it, but it keeps happening to me every time, so just be careful. Bruce, you hurt. So something that's kind of funny over here by Disaster, the supercharged ride, is that this used to say 2017, but they're redoing it, I guess the ride concept a little bit, so they pushed it to 2018, but you can see where it used to say 7, and then they kind of put a little 8 on there. There's nothing back here.
Why did we come back here?
I wanted to see if there was anything back here. This is the far corner of London, and there's nothing back there. But we're gonna go to Mummy. I said Mummy, but we're going to Men in Black, but you guys knew that because we already did Mummy. The Robo Oasis is coming along here pretty quickly, I guess.
I don't think it's gonna be the Robo Oasis anymore,
well,
but it used to be the Robo Oasis. Now it's the Nomo Oasis.
Oh geez. So Brennan beat me, of course. She is a pro at that. Very best. Now we are coming back up into London, by the way. Nothing back there, nothing interesting. But we're gonna go to Ollivanders and get Brennan a wand.
By just giving the wand away. Go ahead. Ah! Right before us the whole time.
So I have that one, which is this one, which is this one, oak. Oh, come on.
Okay. I like this one.
So whose wand is that?
That's Hermione's.
Ooh.
It's just very pretty and simplistic
Yeah?
and even.
And even?
And even.
Yeah.
I like it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Cool.
I like it.
You like this one? What about this one?
It's a theme.
Yay!
Yay!
So each one comes with a map for Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley, where you can do the interactive wand magic. Universal does not sell a wand holder, which I think that they should. That would be wonderful. But you can find these on Etsy for pretty cheap. That's where I got mine. And the guy that did mine, actually, I gave him the dimensions of the wand, and he made a unique fit for me, which is really cool. Now we're gonna do some wand magic. Let's do it. She's so excited. She's leaving me in the dust.
I'm broken.
No. You can do it.
Right there, there's the sensor right there. That's the sensor.
I'm embarrassed.
You did it.
No, shut up. So, I know it's really tempting to do it really big like you do it in the movie. So, it's very small. You eat it in this window and it's really hot. Swish, swish, tiny, tiny, and down. This small. What do I do?
It follows your wand. You're so magical. Can you do Lumos? I'm a little bit scared.
Such a responsive children. I really don't know. I've never kibbled.
Ops is just controlling the crowds in the line square, but entertainment doesn't.
All right, trying again for success. Yay! You did it! Cool. The night bus. They really decorated this, and I'm glad that they replaced this. Last time we were here, somebody scratched it up with a key or something, and that was not very nice. Hello.
Hi.
Jimmy Fallon has some progress. Not a lot, but some. All right, we're gonna try to beat the crowd. We're gonna head out of Universal now and head back to the resort. Actually, we're gonna go to Cowfish first and see if we can grab some dinner on the way out. So I think that over there is what passed us up earlier. At least I really hope so, because I don't want that to come our way anymore. Hello.
Hi.
We did it. We got a table. Yay, we don't have a ticket to go. So I think Brennan is gonna get you into the restroom. I think she's gonna get the blackened tuna nachos, which is one of her favorites. And I'm gonna try the, oh, no, not that. I'm gonna try, where is it? Something that is unique that Cowfish does, which is the burgushi. And I think I'm gonna try to go for the high class hillbilly, because I'd like some barbecue. Barbecue-shi. The clouds are moving so fast, it's crazy. All right, we're gonna get the tuna nachos, and then I got the burgushi thing, which I don't know how to eat, but I'm going to eat it. Are you excited? Okay, I really am kind of confused how to eat this. I guess that's the burgushi, that's the sushi right here, but I don't know how to do with this big mound of stuff. Well, I guess I was pretty hungry. Were you hungry? That was delicious. Yum. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. What? Okay. Well, I guess we have to go to the front desk because our keys are not letting us in our door. That's lame. Okay, let's try this again. Ready? Oh, please don't say this. We just walked all the way there. Okay, so they didn't work again, so I'm gonna run back and kind of see what the deal is. I don't want to come back a third time, so hopefully they can bring somebody out with me. Engineering is gonna meet us there, and hopefully they can open the door for us because the keys aren't working. Sorry, it's dark, but I really want to get in our room. I want to get our swimsuits on, and I want to go swimming. They probably heard that because it was kind of echoey in there, but oh well.
I get in here, we good.
So we got back to the hotel about an hour and a half ago, and then we came to the door to try to use our key. You guys saw that, and it didn't work. I thought that was kind of funny. I thought it was like, wow, that's inconvenient. So we went up to the desk. They switched them out for us. They laughed about it. We laughed about it. We came back here, tried them again. They did not work again, and that was a little bit more serious. I was like, okay, why is this not working? And so Brennan waited here in the hall. I ran back up by myself. Told them again that it wasn't working, and they were on the phone for like 5 minutes with engineering, and I was explaining to them what was going on. They were explaining it to the engineering person, and then they were like, we're gonna have somebody come out to your room to let you in the room because it could be a malfunctioning door. So I came back to the room, waited in the hall with Brennan again, another like 10 minutes. Engineering showed up and used our keys. Didn't work. Then he used his master key, which did not work. So he said that it was a dead door, and then he opened the door by sticking this metal rod underneath it that looked like the equivalent of like a clothes hanger to come up underneath the door and open it from the handle on the opposite side, which was a little, I guess, ghetto for me. Let us in, and then he started working on the door, and he's like, I need to figure out what the deal with the door is because it's a dead door and it's not working, so I don't know if I can fix this tonight or tomorrow. And we were we were like upset about that because we came back here to go to the pool to walk around and experience the resort because we check out tomorrow morning. And so we were waiting around, and then 20 minutes turned into 30 minutes, turned into 40 minutes, and then he was like, well, it's a dead door, I can't fix it tonight. And then he called the front desk, and then he was like, they're gonna call you in a second, okay? Which to me meant bad news if he wasn't gonna tell us himself that he was told, I don't know. So I stood staring at the phone for like another 5 minutes, and then they didn't call. So then I tried to call them, they didn't answer, and then a couple minutes later they called us, and then they let us know that there are no rooms available to move us to, and they basically said we can't leave our room because we can't get back into the room. And they were like, oh, we can move you tomorrow morning around noon if you were planning to go into the parks, and I was just like, hold on real quick. And I don't know, I don't get like, entitled is a word I really don't like to use. I don't like it to be me because I don't want to be a hypocrite. That's the kind of thing at theme parks and retail and restaurants and things that I can't stand is when people are entitled. And if I start to adopt an entitled persona, like well, I deserve this and I deserve this compensation, this and that, and I don't want it to be that, especially like in a situation like this where it definitely wasn't the engineer his fault at all. and we were very polite to him, and it wasn't, you know, anybody at the front desk. It was just a problem with the hotel, with the door. And, you know, and I let her know that on the phone. It was like, so that's not really going to work for us because we were planning to go to the pool tonight. We were planning to kind of experience the resort, which is, you know, when you pay for the resort. You know, we were leaving tomorrow. We're checking out tomorrow, so there's no point in moving us at noon if we're supposed to check out by 11. And she was like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna have to call you back," and then put me like on hold. And then 5 minutes later, you know, she was like, "Oh, well, and unfortunately, we checked again, and there are no rooms available. But go ahead and I guess go to the pool, and maybe we can see what engineering can do." And she was just very like unsure, and like, you know, maybe this is something that doesn't really happen often. I'm sorry if I'm rambling, but it's kind of a long story. And I don't know, and then that's kind of how the conversation ended, because I told her that, you know, we were being inconvenienced, and she was like, "I know, but we can't do anything about it." And, you know, and we're not going to go to the pool because I told her that too. I was like, we have plans tonight, and I really don't intend on sitting out in the hallway for another 20-25 minutes waiting on somebody to come open the door with the clothes hanger. Like, I thought this was one of, if not the most, you know, premier resort hotel at Universal Orlando. Like, what's the deal with that? So that's kind of where we're at now. Still chilling in the room. The pool closes in half an hour, so I don't think we are gonna go to it. Just because it stinks. Like, I don't want to be holed up in my room, you know, that I need the freedom to go and do as I please here because I can. And like this kind of on top of it's $22 to park here a night right now. That $22, and it's sad a little to me because, you know, Disney resorts, they're more expensive, but you park for free at Disney resorts, you know, so $22 a night, that's $40-50 if you're only here for like a day or two. And then also, like, when we got here, I tried to connect to the Wi-Fi, and that did not work at all, and I had to call the front desk, and then I had to call IT, and they had to like manually set up my phone, my iPad, and I don't like to be this guy. I don't like to be negative or complain about things, especially because Brennan got a discount being here in the first place. And that's another thing. I can't imagine paying like full price for this and kind of having like a really lame situation like this. But it just kind of sucks, you know? This has just kind of been a crappy series of, like, you know, situations. I mean, the hotel itself is very nice. It is beautiful. It is clean. It is everything that you really want in a resort, in a room, in a hotel. But some things it has not affected our trip, you know, like, negatively at all. I had an amazing time at the parks today. I had, you know, a great time at lunch and at dinner and just being with Brennan, because this is kind of our anniversary trip, you know, we've been dating a year, and that's kind of something we just wanted to treat ourselves with and just stay in a resort and, you know, chill and cuddle with big pillows here and maybe go to the pool and go to the parks all day, get tired, come back and sleep. I don't know. Portofino Bay, man, I'm a little disappointed. I can imagine like a scenario where coming here would be absolutely incredible and the most amazing thing, and you know, and then situations like this where it's kind of like, wow, I had much higher expectations, that's for sure. And I don't want this to come across like, because, you know, this was Brennan's kind of big thing that she put together and planned for me, for us, you know, to do this kind of a thing. So I don't want to make it seem like I didn't enjoy it and the idea of it and being here, because she's the one that, you know, it's an incredible opportunity and experience to say that you've been here and that you've stayed at a resort in a room, much less Portofino Bay, which is, you know, the top tier hotel at Universal. You know, you don't really get that option, and she doesn't either, because she's been working a whole lot more than I have, and they've been a very they haven't really given her like vacation time off, time to schedule around, to move things around, and she was able to scrap together 4 days to do this in the first place. And I don't know, I appreciate her so much and the things that she does, and, you know, how she wants to make things work out. Sometimes just the, you know, ethos of the internet, just the internet, the I don't know, the ether, whatever's floating around us here, you know, it just doesn't really want to cooperate with us, I guess. I don't know, this is probably gonna like roll over and really not be a big deal. Like, who knows, maybe we would have come back, gotten in the room, and then been like, hey, you know what, I don't want to go to the pool, let's just kind of hang out, chill here, watch some movies, and you know, chill, eat our Cinnabons that we got, which could have been a thing that could have happened, and we could have just, you know, slept in till tomorrow and checked out and done our thing. And, you know, so you never know. I guess it's just the idea of like not being able to do what we could have thought that we would have wanted to do. That's like the frustrating thing. And then I don't know, am I giving you a headache? Because I'm giving myself a headache. I'm gonna let you guys go. This has been like 10 minutes long, I know, I'm sorry, but I'll give you like a little bit of an update, I think. Okay, I look pretty fancy in a robe, that's for sure. Hi.
Hi.
Sleepyhead. Okay, so I just showered. You know, we've calmed down a little bit, and things are working out. You know, things could be much worse than, you know, when everybody's always victimized and everybody always thinks that, you know, whatever happens to them is the worst thing ever. And it's okay. You know, it is okay. But we did talk to the manager, and we just kind of had just like a very civil conversation, which is, you know, always healthy, you know, where you're not demanding anything or making any kind of accusations, because they aren't true. You know, it's nobody's fault. It's just a thing that happened. And so that's kind of what we brought to their attention. And we were just like, hey, you know, this happened, and, you know, we didn't want to inconvenience anybody else, but in doing that, you know, we kind of inconvenienced ourselves, and, you know, we wanted to have a special kind of time here for the short time that we were here. And, you know, can you do anything to kind of make that a little bit more comfortable, make it a little bit more worth it? You know, we're not asking for you to give us anything, but we're kind of asking you to give us something, but we're trying to be pretty polite about it. So we kind of talked it through, kind of told her what we were having our eye on, which is kind of the spa here, seeing if they had any discounts or something they could set us up with. And they don't. It's a third-party thing. I kind of figured that, but they are going to kind of waive our parking for us, so that's $44, I guess, that we can get reimbursed, which is something, you know, and I guess it's nice, and that's really kind of all she could do, because there aren't any other rooms. They could have sent up a bottle of wine, they could have given us breakfast tomorrow, but I think monetarily, like just opting out of the parking was kind of the most reasonable thing to do. So that's it. That's the night. That's the night we've had, and it's been a roller coaster, right? Poor thing. Okie dokie. We're gonna go to bed. I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. We're gonna see what happens. Probably gonna check out and then like go park at CityWalk, maybe. I don't know. We'll do something. Something exciting, something fun. Travis and Christine are coming back tomorrow, like evening, so I'm gonna have to go pick them up. That's gonna be great. I love them so much. Okay, you guys have a good night. Goodbye. Yay.